beautiful Libra. Thank you so much for being here today. My name's Marie Rose, and today we're here to bring you a message for this week, for next week, for the following month. It's a timeless reading. So whenever you find this reading, the reading's for you. Let's see what we have for beautiful Libra. Thank you, Libra, for subscribing, liking and sharing. And if you haven't, please follow us. Comment, like and subscribe so that we can grow as our beautiful channel. Libra, we've got two, and I say we because I'm like you, a Libra. Dance with life. Love it. Do something to change your energy. Libra, right now it's about changing that energy, the stagnation, the curiosity, the depression, the anxiety. No matter what you're feeling right now, dance. Dance or do something that shakes that negativity away from you. We don't deserve that. We don't belong to that. We belong to living life to the fullest. And right now, Libra, it's saying dance with life. Let it flow freely. Don't stress too much about what's going on. Can it get you down? 100%. But the more we focus, the more we intensify it. So sometimes we get to a stage where we say, you know what? F it. Because from here on in, I'm going to just let it flow. If I stress, is it going to help? No. If I worry and focus on it, is it going to change? Absolutely not. So if I just let it go, and I just go, you know what, whatever's meant to be is going to be, and it's out of my control, then that's what they mean by dancing with life. Let it flow, Libra. Let it flow. And break the chain. Let me put this down because that's better. Ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. You don't need to live the way your ancestors lived. You don't need to live the way your grandparents lived. You don't need to live the way your parents lived. You've got a chance right now to rewrite your story, to rewrite your lineage, to leave a mark and say, all the women, for example, this is only an example, all the women in my life suffered in relationships. I decide that I'm going to put a stop to that now. I'm not going to do what they did because they didn't know any better or they had no recourses to get out. Today, I make a decision that's different. Why? Because I live in a different lifetime and I live a different life. I choose for my life to be different. And many here have many stories to say about their grandparents and parents, the way that they lived their life, the way that they worked so hard and didn't have fun, didn't enjoy what they worked for, or are not enjoying what they're working for because their health issues, there's all sorts of things that don't allow them to do that. You can stop that now and say, you know what, I'm going to work hard, but I'm going to play hard too. Because I don't want to live that life. I don't want to be sitting in a house where I can't move and looking at everything I've worked for and not enjoying it. So I'm going to do that now while I can. And I'm not going to go stupid and do silly things, but I'm going to do it with balance, with happiness, with planning. Something about here, someone not living the way that their ancestors lived or making the same mistakes that you saw growing up or you see now when you look back. What is it that we've got for Libra? 5 of Wands. Nine of Pentacles. Understood. Knight of Cups and the Death card with the Two of Wands and the Knight of Wands. Look at that. Putting an end to things that no longer serve me, no longer serve the women in my life, the men in my life. Putting an end to things that didn't make sense or don't make sense. Moving in new directions, living a different life, exploring life for what it is, living with different cultures, in different places, opening my wings to new adventures. Things that my ancestors, my parents, my grandparents didn't have the opportunity to do. Being different, being adventurous. Here, Libra, many of you here fight within yourself, and you don't want to be the type that wishes for things and things never come. You don't want to be the person that wishes for a better life, wishes they had this, wishes they had that. I feel here that this Libra that I'm connecting to, or this group of Librans, are people who have the opportunity to live their dream without having to beg for it or ask for it. You've got the opportunity to live it. Go and do it. Don't be the one that wishes but never did. Don't be the one that goes with regrets. Let the regrets go by doing what you need to do. Does this make sense to anybody? Here, the Nine of Pentacles, living the life, living my life to the fullest, living my dreams now. Only if I could, one day I will. No, not one day. Today, tomorrow. One day I'm going to travel. No. Book that trip. It's like someone here is going to live in a different way with a different mentality to what their ancestors, what their parents did. And if you're not doing that, you're going to have this urge to do that. I want to love. I want to take love. I want to see love. I want to feel love. I want to do what I love. And you're getting on that horse and saying, let's go. There's no time like now. Don't leave for tomorrow what you can do today. How many times have we heard that? That's real. Letting go of situations, people, places, things that only bury me in worry, in stress, in anxiety. Looking at my options and taking off into the sunset to live the life that I can say one day to my children and my grandchildren, I did that. Wow, Libra, is that a big calling or what? For someone here, it's like you need to break this chain. The chain of being stuck, of being a certain way, of acting a certain way, of speaking a certain way. You are not adapting to any boundaries. Two of Michael. It will all be better if you just make a decision. Over-analysing a problem, find a compromise. You are over-analysing something here. You're over-analysing a relationship, a career, a job, a project. Who cares if it doesn't work out? You experienced it. You did it. You lived it. Sometimes we put so much emphasis on getting it right when life's not about that. It's about an adventure, a journey. Everything's got to be right. Everything's got to be a certain way. No. That's why they say dance with life. Don't take it so seriously. When you take life too seriously, life passes you by. and you don't realise that it's gone. Having fun with what life has to offer. Ten of Gabriel. Ask your angels for helpful people to lighten your load. Working too many hours, trying too hard to please others. That's us. What is Libra known for? Trying to create the peace. Trying to make everyone happy. Trying to be everyone's everything. Enough, Libra. It's not about everyone anymore. It's about you. It's about me. It's about us as a collective. It's about time that we say, you know what? For too long I've served. For too long I've brought the peace. For too long I've kept everything together. Throw it in the air and see if it still stays together. The pressures that you've held to keep everyone together. Four of Michael. Insights that come from quiet meditation. The need for more sleep or time off. Seek release from stress. Amen. Right now, Libra, what they're asking you to do is to be who you want to be. Your way. Not what's expected of you. Not what others want you to be. Be you. Three of Michael. Release the past. You will grow from this situation. Time heals all wounds. Everything that hurt you, people that hurt you, situations that hurt you, projects that failed, things that didn't go your way, things that didn't go how you hoped. Let it go. That was it. That was then. That was an experience. That was a lesson. Wow. Okay, let's see a little card, animal card for Libra, please. Animal card for Libra. Right now, Libra, it's about dancing with life and not taking it seriously. Because when we go from this earth, what you did doesn't matter anymore. What failed doesn't matter anymore. What didn't work out doesn't matter anymore. It stays here. Otter. Pleasure and joy are essential to well-being. How appropriate. Pleasure and joy are essential in well-being. That's what's important. The pleasure, the joy. Not the seriousness. Not the bills that have to be paid. Yeah, we all need to pay those. We all need to pay our taxes. We all need to pay everything. But if we can have fun amongst those, if we can work hard but play hard, game over. Let's see one card for love and romance for Libra, please. One card for love and romance. Don't let anybody keep you down, Libra. Your spirit, your soul wasn't meant to be kept down. Look at this. Dressing up. An opportunity to dress up and party. Fun times ahead. If that's not a message one after the other, Libra, I don't know what is. Someone needs to hear this, including myself, that we take life too seriously, that we forget to have fun, we forget what life is meant to be, and yet we make it that hard and we worry about it that hard that we don't enjoy what we've worked for, where we're going, who we're with, what we're doing. And life passes you by. Libra, It's time to have fun. Bury the old hurt. And underneath that we've got the search for meaning in life. Consider an alternative approach. Surround yourself with wise teachers or friends. Amen. Hopefully someone can get something out of this reading. Lots of love your way, Libra. Thank you. Bye-bye.